So yesterday I'd ordered this book, I'm Too Young to Die. It's a brilliant book. When you order it online, while you're waiting for it to arrive, you actually get sent a link to the digital, the PDF version of the book by Bitmap Books, which is brilliant. So I had a look at that and it was really exciting. Decided to do a video based on the PDF. So I did, and I published this yesterday. And I kind of thought that, I don't know, I wasn't really thinking straight. It turns out what I actually showed in that video was not really this book in its full glory. So it's kind of more like a digital preview, really, of this book that I posted yesterday. So I decided I'd post another one, a more in-depth book flip, showing you the full contents of this splendid book. I'm just unwrapping it here, and it's amazing. I've got 2 of these cardboard rippers to undo, and you actually get this sort of standard leaflet which tells you about, well, thanks you for ordering it, says if you leave a review you get 5% off your next purchase, and you also get this really awesome retro style World Cup 22 Qatar football poster, which has got basically all the fixtures that are upcoming. It's about to kick off later this week, and you can record all of the scores, etc., and follow the tournament. I like the way this is done in a sort of sensible soccer style. So that's cool. A little freebie you get at the moment. I don't know, while stocks last, I think. Anyway, here's the book itself. It's beautifully packaged, as usual, from Bitmap Books, with these really protective corner things. I'll just take those off. One on each corner. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just get rid of the box. You've also got it wrapped in this really nice, thin, branded Bitmap Books paper with some little stickers as well. It's quite hard to actually open these without tearing the paper. It seems a shame to tear this paper. Whoops. But anywho, I needed to get in. Oh, look, there's the book. Isn't that amazing? So it's quite it's an unusual format, although a lot of the Bitmap books do take this kind of format. So it's a long, thin book. Look, there it is. I'm Too Young to Die. It's got a nice spine print and the Bitmap Books logo in red on black. Some more information on the back there. So, as I said, I have actually shown you some of this in the PDF I posted up yesterday, that video. But this book actually contains much, much more. And I didn't kind of realise that. Obviously, it was a long day and I wasn't thinking straight. So let's have a look inside, shall we? It is very similar, almost identical, I would say, to the PDF. But what I want to do in this video, unlike yesterday, is just go through every single page and show you what's in the book. 424 pages long, I think that says. So there's quite a lot in here. Just fold that over. I love the use of red and black on this. It's brilliant. It just sort of reinforces the whole kind of bloodiness, I suppose, of first-person shooters. We went through, here's all the content pages and the people who were interviewed, done in a pixelated style. I like that. Got the introduction with some Quake imagery there and a bit of Doom, Star Wars. We've got a foreword by John Romero. I think that, I mean, the book is obviously, I just prefer books to digital copies. It's just, I prefer to hold them and be able to leaf through them personally. Here's Realms of the Haunting again. And it is nice to have this book. It's preferable to the PDF. This is what you're really paying for, isn't it, right? So we went through some of these pages yesterday. You can see them again. There's some bit of Halo in there. There's a timeline here that goes from, 92 to, is it 2002? Sort of cherry picking some of the notable key first-person shooter titles. There's a bit of anatomy here. There's a glossary section which looks at some of the terminology associated with this genre. There's an interview here. There's various interviews throughout this book. It's one of the kind of the key things, really, as well as the screenshots. And we looked at some of these as well. This was it Dungeon Master? There's a few screenshots of things which aren't necessarily first-person shooters. Without reading the text, I don't suppose you really get the context there. Suffice it to say, enjoy what I'm showing you in the book, really. So yeah, there's some early stuff here, more car games with a crosshair though, so I suppose it qualifies. There's a Mac game there which I'm not completely familiar with. okay, we get to this section, it's talking about 2003 and beyond. I dare say they may make another book in this series with a later kind of range of dates. Here's some unreleased games. It's always good to see the things that didn't make it, and I really like these interviewees all beaten up as if they were in Doom themselves. And there's some thanks there. We're at the end of the book, folks. Finishes with some red crosshairs, and there's a look at the back and the dust jacket. This is a fantastic book. Really recommend it for gaming fans, for people who like shooting games. I recommend it for people who like history of video games. And basically, yeah, it's a cracking book to have.